welcome back. Welcome back. We are going to discuss today the controversial option of hybrid publishing, otherwise known as vanity publishing. Can we discuss what this cat is doing here? Thank you, Rocket. Thank you so much. Isn't he sweet? Anyway, so for this book, The Unraveled World, I did go with a hybrid publisher, otherwise known as Newman Springs. Now, when I started the query process, it was really just going for literary agents. I wanted to see if I could get traditionally published, and that is still one of the things that is on my bucket list, but I haven't gotten there yet, and I am still sending queries out to agents for something else. I believe I'm up to 200 rejections, but that's not going to stop me. So let's talk about hybrid publishing. I went with Newman Springs. And why did I go with Newman Springs? Newman Springs offered to have me brought into their offices in New Jersey. I did not go because, as previously discussed, face-to-face interaction with actual real-life people is kind of scary. For me, anyway, right? Also, I was able to speak with the review board, and they did enjoy my book quite a bit. There are people out there that says that they use AI. I have not seen any evidence personally that they used AI to review my book. Okay? There's been no evidence as far as I understand it. Now, with the money that I paid into it, and I'm going to be completely transparent, it was $6,300. I got the cover done. Again, it was not done by AI. There is an actual cover art team that they use. My book was edited and I was given options on how to improve certain things. They also helped me fill plot holes, though. If I do say so myself, I did not have very many, okay? Though I feel like plot holes are inevitable, and that's why you have to reread over and over again, or that's why you have an editing staff. I also have marketing behind me as well. Because of that, I was able to get my book into 2 local bookstores. The other great selling point where Newman Springs is concerned is that if any book is returned, then they eat the cost of that. I do not, the store does not. They also partnered with Ingram. So, and any store that will carry your book, if you go with Newman Springs, will have an account with Ingram and they can order through there. So those are the pros. What are the cons? The cons are that you definitely have to stay on top of your publication director. I don't know if this is the same experience that everyone else has had, but communication with my own personal publication director in the beginning was quite difficult. Okay? Quite difficult. And according to this person, they were just running around, being run into the ground. I am of the personal opinion that when you are going to have a day like that or a week like that, you set up an out of office message. A great example is if I'm going to have an entire week where I am in office and just doing in-person trainings all week, I set up an out of person office message stating that I am training for the whole week and my email messages will be delayed. My publication director and I went back and forth regarding this. If they make mistakes, because communication is a little difficult, the mistakes may take a little while to fix. The biggest mistake I had with them was actually mailing my copies of the books to the wrong address. In the middle of this process, I did move addresses. We sold the house and we moved, okay? And 3 separate occasions, the books were sent to the old address. I finally got them to fix it, and they did send me my set of author's copies free of charge. You get the first 10 on them. After that, you order author's copies, just like if you were ordering them from a regular publisher, right? If you're an indie publisher and you send it to another publisher, and they a printing press, rather, a printing press, or if you're ordering author copies from Amazon, is the same process. You get it at wholesale price. So I ordered 20 books, and they sent that to me free of charge to kind of correct their mistake. I do not think personally that $6,300 was too much to pay for a professionally edited book, professional cover done. Marketing, great example of marketing is Snow Tree Media setting up this channel for me. I do have a Facebook account that I need to get on, but if I'm honest, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Facebook. They set up a Pinterest for me. I have to teach myself how to use Pinterest. And they also set up an Instagram for me. Though I already have one, I'm probably going to tie the two in. And they're mine. They're mine. So I do believe with just the marketing portion alone was great. I also got 2 interviews in. One of them is already posted to this channel. I'm going to get my hands on the podcast soon, and I will be posting that podcast as well. And I know there's a lot of stigma to it, to the hybrid publishing, or as they refer to them as vanity publishers. I suggest you do your homework. You grill these people and you stay on top of them. Okay. Again, the biggest issue I've had is lack of communication. And once I showed that I was not the person that was just going to sit back and wait for them to reach out to me, communication it really improved. It really did. So is it bad? Not all of it. Is it good? Not all of it. It's just like anything else in this world. It's good and it's bad. I will tell you that the royalties are mine. The rights are mine. They take very minimal royalties, and the royalties that they don't start taking until after I've made back what I paid into this. So like the book makes $6,300, that's when they're going to start taking royalties. And honestly, the royalties compared to traditional publishing is almost like negligible. Because if you traditionally publish, a lot of times you don't have creative rights, and the royalties that they take are just absolutely insane. Now, do you get the same royalties as you would if you were self-published, through KDP or Ingram or anything like that? No, because if you do it that way, then you get 100% royalties, but you're also editing for yourself, cover design yourself, marketing yourself, and things like that. So, there's the pros and there's the cons. No matter which way you go, you still have to write. You still have to read to practice writing, and you still have to do your own marketing, because if you look at traditional publishers out there, the best one I can think of right now is Victoria Aveyard. She's still doing her marketing for herself, even though she's traditionally published. So don't think that just because you're traditionally published, you no longer have to market. You still have to market for yourself. Okay. So right now, I do find that hybrid publishing is for me. It's for me. And I will probably use Newman Springs again. Is that going to stop me from continually querying agents so that maybe I can be traditionally published? No. No, because that's my ultimate goal, to be traditionally published, to hopefully not have to work in the corporate world anymore so that I can live off my own books. And hey, can I stay as a hybrid publisher and still live off my books, my book sales? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Because if I'm lucky enough and I sell my books for a TV show, all that money comes to me. I don't have to pay it to an agent. The most I would have to do is pay for a lawyer to read my contracts. So we'll see where I go with this. There's always more to learn. There's always more to do. It's never just one thing. It's never just the writing. So always keep that in mind. And as always, as I like to end the majority of my videos, because there should be no stigma in this, take a little time to enjoy the macabre.